my thing about all this secret stuff is that look, I can show you the secrets, but you still got to do the music, you know. And the thing is, we want to enhance everybody to make good music, great music. So there's so much creativity out there that none of us could actually really be doing it. You know, all our music shouldn't sound exactly the same because we're creative beings. But anyway, let's jump right in. I'm using Reasons 8. And so if you know about it, then you're going to be about it. All right. So here it is. I got this sample, Juicy Fruit. And I've already chopped up some things, but we're going to pay attention here to the brown clip right here. This is my clip. I'm going to play it here. Let y'all listen to it. So basically, I'm going to try to take that I like it, I need it. I'm going to do some EQing on it and put it over the beat that I'm already working on. But I want to chop it up so I can do my thing. Well, one, I think I have this, I got this chopped down -5 on the transpose area. So once you get your piece that you want out of the song, you're going to cut it and, you know, make your slice and get it right here. Then the next thing you want to do is go up here to bounce and make a new clip, bounce clip to new recording. And what that's going to do is make this a brand new clip, as though you just had somebody in the booth over here and they came in and you recorded it. And it's a new stem. Okay, so once it's a new stem all by itself, I'm going to come up here and I want to, in this case, I like to have my samples mapped to the tempo. So right here I have it at 96. Actually the song is like 96.245, I want to say. For those who want to go chop it yourself, I'm giving you some help. But yeah, so what I want to do here is I want to be able to stretch this sample out, because if we kind of pan in a little bit here at the end of the clip, you'll see that it's not quite making it. And this clip, it is unusual. It's 5 bars. It's not 4 bars, 5 bars. But the purpose of what I'm going to use it for is, like I said, it's going to be some over the top stuff, over top of the beat. I want to try to get those vocals on there, which is a little trick about that. And I'm not here to go into that because we'll be here for a while if I do that. And I'm a long talker, so I'm trying to minimize that. And I'm new to this tutorial thing. So leave your comments, subscribe, let me know how I'm doing. Please subscribe. You know, stay up with the God, man. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go up here, and in order to stretch it, I want to enable stretch. So I want to enable stretch. And now here's a critical part, like in chopping. You have different measures on the beat. You have 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, 1/16, 1/16 triple, 132, 132 triple, 164. Now, how you chop up your stem, you can get very creative on where you put your chops at. So a lot of times people like to do the 1/4, 1/8. I find is very interesting. 1/16. It just all depends on what you're making, but that's gonna be your little trick to chopping. Is what measures are you gonna chop? And sometimes, you know, you don't use a grid at all and you just, you know, just go at it. So anyway, we're going to go here. I'm just going to go with, I think, 1/8, right? And you just double click it and you see the pointers are already in there. Now, the thing about this in reasons, I can just highlight this, go up here and bounce this to a Rex file just like this. And if I bounce it to a Rex file just like this, you see where all the pointers are? That's where your chop's going to be. And in this case, you know, that's going to be kind of bad because some of this stuff, for me, you're not going to get too good of chops. So because what you're looking for, you want to look at the wavelengths, right? And you want good wavelengths. So I want to come up here and delete a couple things. But as you're looking, you want to look at your grid up top as well. You see here 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. That's 1 bar right there. So I have my grid at supposed to be 1/8, but it was at 1/16. And you see on this grid, you see the white fine lines. And where those white lines is pretty much where I want my chops to be. But since, now that I think about it, I first need to line up the tempo right. I think I want to go with 1/16 in order to get my stuff on the right tempo. So just watch me do this. I'm going to try to do this kind of fast here, right? Because when you do the tempos, the thing about these pointers, if you don't erase some of them, when you move a pointer, you want to have your snap on the grid ready. Okay, I got that. If you don't erase some of them, when you move the pointer, it will pull the wave behind it and may throw it off. So like, see, for example, when I move this, it's stretching from here on, and I don't want to do that. I want this whole clip to be organic, right? You know, it just depends on what you're trying to do. You can get creative and use that technique, use that technology, but for purposes, especially like hip hop, R&B, I pretty much you're gonna be doing what I'm doing here. So, okay, just watch the God. All right, peace. Hold on, not peace. Well, peace, but yeah, I'm not signing off. Okay. All right. Remember, subscribe, hit like, share. All right. Okay, so we got that. Erase that. Bring this up. Okay. Erase that. And what I'm doing is I'm just lining up the main hitters with the 1/16. And after you do this a while, you can kind of do this without even listening to the stem, because you've done it so much. I'm kind of just about there. I've been making beats a long time, but I want to say since early '90s. But I'm to be real with y'all, I'm thinking that I'm just now really learning how to make beats. From a scientific way, from the arts. For me, I was just musically inclined, played by ear. I just played what I feel, and nothing wrong with that. But when you start beginning to understand the science of what you're doing, it just takes it to another level and another a higher appreciation for it. I think I might have. Let me undo that last clip, because I think it needs to go like this. As you see those lines up there, I probably could have minimized that other stem up there so you guys won't get confused. But see, like here, I'm going to push this to here, and since it was already locked on the right note, I think we'll be okay with that. The way it's lining up, 16 might not be too bad, but if you would throw this in Kong, you know, you only have 16 pads. Now you can play it on the keyboard, which will give you more splices to work with, but you want to be mindful of that, you know. So I think this is it is 5 bars, and I know normally I think with 4 bars that's going to give you, if you cut it up into 4s, 1/4, it'll give you 1, 2, 3. I think six pads. I'm not sure. All right, here we go. So we got this, right? It look like it's lined up. Let's see. Let's play it. Okay, so with the transpose, it sounds like a guy, right? So, you know, we're gonna flip it around and just, you know, let's see. Might just use the I like it now, because we don't want to make this sound like it's some you know, no homosexual thing going on here. I'm just talking for me, you know. Hey, you talk for you, and I'm gonna talk for me, and those who, you know, who I'm talking to, you know, will understand. So, and those who don't take offense. You know, just understand this is my world over here, the God, sincere in the choir. All right, so here we go. We got 1/16. I think that might be too many chops, but I think I'm gonna try it. I may try it. We'll see what happens. So what I'll do here, just for the record, in this case, we just go up here. You leave it like this. Don't click it or anything. You just go right up here. Now you want to make sure you label it right though, so you can organize your files. So I'm gonna say real juicy. I like it. Voke, and let's go ahead and say -5, so we'll know that's a transpose step. Then I come up here, go to bounce, and you see when you do it like this, you see that Rex loop bounce to Rex loop. Just click that, and boom! I mean, just so simple. And your song samples is right here. It's there. And so to save it to your computer hard drive, now it will save in this session, but you may want to use it for another time. You'll come up here to edit, and or is it file? Edit. Oh yeah, edit. And you say export sample. I'm just go ahead and do this for example. Well, I might as well go in and do all my loops up here. Think. And put it in your, and bounce it to your folder. Or create your folder. I already have a folder. I just call this one right now because I have to go back and organize it at some point. But Sincere Inquiry Samples Along the Way 2016. So if you want to take my idea, that's fine. And as you go throughout the year, you can maybe organize it, and you can actually maybe make your sample kit and sell it, online. So it's a lot of good things. So hey, so basically that's how I do it, folks. Let me give you a little bit of the beat that I'm working on, and go to sincereinquiry.com. Sincere Inquiry.